Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning. So, Sunday morning sprints. So happy to anyone who joins us. If you are watching the replay, happy that you are here. Hopefully, we can get some good sprints done, some good writing done, some not writing done, whatever you're doing. So, first off, if you are joining us live, please hop into the comments and let us know that you're here, and also let us know what you're working on also for this early Sunday morning. It's fairly early here. I'm Central Standard Time, so I it's like about 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If this was my sister who's in Ithaca, New York, it would be, I think, about like 7 a.m. for her time. So it's kind of early, but here's the thing: it leaves you with the rest of Sunday to have fun, to hang out with friends or family. So we're here to get stuff done. So let me put the timer on, our 5 minute timer. So again, let us know what you're working on. I am doing Preptober for these sprints. I'm getting some breakfast for the first sprint, and then I'm putting the coffee on because you can't do sprints without coffee. And I will be doing Preptober. I am working on the revision outline for book 3 of my upcoming historical cozy mystery series, because I'll be kind of a nano rebel for next month, and I'll be doing revisions and rewriting, lots of rewriting for Nano. So right now I'm kind of gathering notes, and I'm looking at the scenes, and I'm just kind of getting everything together so that I can really just sit down and focus on the rewrites for Nano. So that is what I'm doing. So let's see. Good morning, Elizabeth. Wonderful to see you here. Elizabeth says, I'm here for just a sprint or two. That's okay. Well, I wrap up my social media scheduling. Social media scheduling, excellent. I will be doing next week my editorial content planning for November, and it's going to be a doozy because it's I've got a series relaunch going on, so lots and lots of planning. Good morning, Melissa. Hello, Caitlin. I just reminded me. I'm putting on my reading glasses. There we go. Hello, Caitlin. So excited to be here. We are excited to have you here. I just joined the group yesterday. That is awesome. Welcome, welcome. And Caitlin is talking about, if you're on YouTube, Caitlin is talking about the HB Word Sprints group, Word Sprints Challenge group, and it's a wonderful group. It was set up by author Sarah Cannon, such a generous, wonderful woman. And it is a wonderful group, very supportive. We do lots of sprints, so lots of live sprints. We have a double down day on this. I think it's the second Saturday of each month, and then we've got a writing retreat, which is the Friday, Saturday, and third Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of each month. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So especially if you are a writer, I've got the link. If you're on YouTube, I've got the link down in the comments section. You are more than welcome to join. Melissa, it's 10 a.m. here. Okay. Well, 10 a.m. is good. See, for me, 10 a.m. would be like even like late, but then, I always wake up early. So, Emily, hey, hello, Emily. Are you still celebrating? Are you celebrating from yesterday with all the champagne? Emily was telling us that I think she is in. Oh, I forgot where you are. I'm so sorry. I forgot where you are, but I think Austria. I think Austria. And I think the chance that people were waiting to see if the chancellor in Austria was going to step down or not, and so there was some exciting stuff going on there. Hey, Renee, good morning. Happy that you are with us. Caitlin says, working on planning out my nano project. Excellent, for next month. Joining from the East Coast. Awesome. So it is early for you. So I am very, very happy that you're with us here. this Sunday morning, and planning nano is always good. Yes, welcoming everybody. And for Renee, it's 9 a.m. That's terrific. 9 a.m. is for me. 9 a.m. works on a Sunday. It may not work for everybody, but for me, it definitely works. Emily says, just got out of the shower. Awesome. I will still be finishing my Rockstar novella. That is terrific. That is wonderful. Rockstar novella is awesome. Melissa says, I got to get my planning for the week done. Yes, time to get back on track. I totally hear you. Yes, totally hear you. And I actually did my weekly planning for next week. I actually did that yesterday. So I'm good to go for the week. Renee says, I'm working on a bunch of random stuff. Random stuff is good, though. Random stuff is good. And you know what? Especially, I think for Sunday morning, random stuff is actually good because it's kind of like it's Sunday. Our mind is on the weekend, and there you go. Renee says, double down day. Yes. First Saturday. Right. You're right, Renee. First Saturday of each month. And the virtual writing retreat is the third weekend. Yes. Thank you, Renee, for correcting me on that. So it's not the second Saturday, it's the first Saturday. Yes. Still celebrating. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we are raising a champagne glass for you. Melissa says, "Can't wait to see where we're going this month." Yes, we were actually chatting about that. We were just chatting about that this morning. So Elizabeth says, switching over here since the party's on Facebook instead of YouTube today. Okay, wonderful. Well, you know what? For me, whenever you all are with me, the party is anywhere it needs to be. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, I'm happy to have you here. I also need to work on my quarter four goals. Yes, one of them went sideways with my son's surgery. Oh no, I hope that your son is going to be okay. But I totally hear you. Totally hear you about that. Okay, let's just finish the comments and then we're going to get right down to the script. Renee says, yes. Hello to Elizabeth. Yes. Okay. So let's get into, so we're going to take that one off and let me get into, it always says buzz. It plays this beautiful music, but then like the little message it gives me on the tab is buzz. So it's a very weird timer, but I like it. It's big and I like it. Okay, here we go. 20 minutes on the clock. Whatever you need to get done, we are here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Okay, that was a little loud, so I uh, reduced the volume. So hopefully it's not going to blare in your ear. I think that's a little too loud for Sunday morning. So, how did you all do? What did you all get done? If you did, if you're just settling in, that is very cool too. I got done a couple of scenes, notes and stuff on a couple of scenes. So I actually got done more and breakfast. So two good things. And I've got the coffee going on the in the French press. So I'll have coffee for next sprint. So all is good. All is good on this Sunday morning. So let's see how you all did. Good morning, Dharma. Just joining you now. That is terrific. You are just in time for sprint number 2. So hopefully you'll get lots done. Emily says just settled in with some snacks. That is good. That is good. Preparing nourishment is good. Nourishment is good. Always good. Dharma says I'll be reworking the blurb. Excellent. Yeah, for one of my first in series. That is excellent. Yeah, I did that this week too with my because of my series relaunch. So I went through all 4 books and kind of just redid the blurbs a little bit. So kind of tweak the blurbs a little bit. So I think it always feels good. It always feels really good to do that. Because it just kind of feels like okay, because you get a new perspective, I think, on the books as time goes by. So and also as you hear from readers and stuff like that. So I think it's really good to do that. Melissa has got my goal locked down, excellent, and a few projects written down, great. Then I switched to my weekly plan. That is awesome. Knowing what you're going to do is half the battle. Is half the battle, I think, kind of knowing. And I always feel better when I know, kind of what I have to do. Even if I don't know like the little tasks, but at least I know the bigger picture. It's like, okay, I know I need to get this done. And then that totally helps. Lindsay, good morning. Going to work on my week's social media and planner. Excellent. Wonderful. Looks like that lots of us are doing planning and stuff for the week and for the month. That is great. Planning is always good. Planning is always good. Whether you're doing HB90 or you're not doing HB90. Planning is always good. Elizabeth says, finish scheduling social media. Great. Going over my weekly goals. Awesome. Emily says, would you like to share your goal with us? Okay. Emily, who are you? Are you talking to Melissa or are you talking to somebody else? I think I kind of missed the context there. But yes, if anybody wants to, share their goals with us, hey, this is a space that you can share your goals. Definitely, definitely. And sometimes it helps to share goals too, to kind of verbalize it as well, or write it down or write it in the chat actually. Caitlin says, made some coffee, excellent, and started brain dumping ideas for my nano project. Beautiful. Brain dumping is fun. It's always fun. Melissa says, is anyone else doing the 5x5 manifestation workshop next week that Sarah mentioned in her IG? Yes. Yes, actually, I didn't know Sarah mentioned it in her IG. Yes, for those of you who may not be aware, Denise. Okay, I'm going to try to remember her name because I always forget her name. I think it's Denise Duffield Thomas, I think is her name. And Denise Duffield Thomas, she does a lot of work with money mindset and money manifestation and things like that. She's kind of a money coach, I guess you might call her. And Sarah likes her a lot, and she's also somebody that I've discovered. I actually bought her book. Her book is Get Rich Lucky Bitch. So it's got some language in there, but it's really cool. And for me, definitely one of my goals is to work on money mindset for this quarter. So she's doing, starting Monday, a 5x5 money manifestation workshop. So it's a free workshop for 5 days, and she gives like little to-dos that people can do for that. I'll see if I can find the link if somebody hasn't posted it yet. I'll find the link during the sprint and I'll put it in the chat if anybody wants to join. It's starting Monday. So you still have time to join. Sarah's joined it. So I've joined it as well. Yes, I'm in there also, Melissa. There's a Facebook group in there, for that as well. So if you're in there, I'll definitely look for you. Melissa says, I couldn't do the sticker shop this quarter because my son is going to do it with me and can't right now. So I decided to relaunch my low content journals. Okay, cool. Excellent. Yeah, totally get it, Melissa. Totally get it. Yeah, because I was going to be launching. I had all this plan to launch for quarter four a course, and that did not work out. So yeah, so and that's what planning's all about. It's about rolling with it, going with the flow. I don't know if you all see this. I've got a index card like right up here. I don't know if you can see it on my board. I think it's kind of hard to see a little bit because it's kind of small, at least on my screen. But basically, that has been like one of my mantras for this year: roll with it. That's one of my mantras: roll with it. So, okay, let me just finish up these wonderful comments and then we will get started with sprint number 2. I'm sorry, Melissa. Yeah, but glad you were able to find something else. Yes. When you do launch that, let me know. I'll be interested to check out your shop. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would love to check out Sticker Shop as well. Yes, definitely let us know when you've got that going. Renee says, I follow Denise, yeah, on IG. I do too. And I didn't see this workshop. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, definitely. And again, I'll put the link in the comments. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Renee put the link in the comments. Thank you, Renee. You're always on top of things. You're so awesome. Yes. And no, Renee did find it. So yes, this is a link that you can join. I think there may even be. Let me see if there's a link that's even directly to the challenge. So because I think there is. Yeah, if you go to our website in the main page, I just found it. Okay, excellent. Yes. So yeah, and I'll put that also. Actually, I'll put that in the chat too, because for YouTube folks as well. So I'll do that right now. And Emily says, yeah, once you get around to doing the shop, yeah, you already have your ideal customers, right? Yes, you do, Melissa. You absolutely do. Okay, so let's get sprint number 2 going. Whatever you all have to do. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So we are halfway through. Hopefully that was a productive sprint for you. So let's get this up. And how was it? Let us know. I'm getting more scenes done. I got another chapter done. And my goal for this sprint is to get 3 chapters, revision notes and stuff for 3 chapters. And so I got 1 chapter done. And so now I'm working on the second chapter. So let us see. Elizabeth says, all right, that's it for me. Nighty night, everybody. Elizabeth, I know you're gone, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest. Yes, I agree, Renee. Sleep tight. Yes. Your laugh sounds like a song. Yeah. And I can't put my finger on which one. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what song it is. It just says it says acoustic arpeggio. So I don't know if arpeggio is maybe the name of it. I'm not quite sure, but it might be. It might be. I didn't know. I just thought it was a tune. I didn't know it was actually from something. Melissa says, still working on my weekly plan. Almost done. That is excellent. Amelie says 263 words. Excellent. Wonderful. Caitlin says, I'm trying to figure that out too. I know that I know it. Oh yeah, the tune, yes. Yeah, well, if anybody figures it out, hey, let me know. I would love to know. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Yeah, I keep forgetting my glasses. Okay, here we go. The last one's like, here comes the sun. It might be. Yes. You know what? You got a point there. Yeah, it might be. It might be that, Dharma. It might be that. Oh, thank you. You guys are so wonderful. And it's like without these sprints, I could not have done it. Dharma says, I'm updating online retailers with my reworked book blurb. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. And yeah, that's definitely something that I have to do. I'm kind of waiting because I'm doing for the series. Yeah, I'm updating a bunch of stuff like back matter and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sort of waiting to do everything, in bulk, especially because, on KDP, when you make a change, it takes them, sometimes a couple of hours, sometimes a couple of days to update them. So, to kind of like, I'm trying to avoid the lag basically. Lindsay says, I'm working on social media, and just so everyone knows, Wednesday is National M&M Day. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. It's like that's going on my shopping list for Monday. M&Ms. Yeah, I love those things. Melissa says, arpeggio is a type of music, like a sonata. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Melissa, for letting me know that. Yes, I had I knew it was something probably for classical music, but I wasn't really sure what that was. So we have about 2 minutes left, and we are going into our second hour into our third sprint. And just a reminder to everyone, I believe that, let me look at my calendar because it's just like, my head is just like, I don't know where. Okay, yes. So next weekend is our, okay, yeah, next weekend is the virtual writing retreat for the HB90 challenge group. So that means Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to be having sprints throughout the day, all 3 days. It is going to be so cool. It is going to be so, so cool. It's going to be Halloween themed. And it's basically every 2 hours. We've got lovely people doing sprints. I will not be doing sprints next weekend, but we have some awesome people who will be doing sprints. So, and the schedule should be up next week sometime. So let's see. Yeah, Renee says, yeah, here comes the sun. That's it. Okay. Okay. So yes, it's here comes the sun. There we go. Yes, working on it now. Yes, Renee is, as we speak, working on the schedule, and she's working on all the great stuff. Renee is just like our savior in the group because she just like jumps in and she organizes everything, and we absolutely adore her. We love her. So thank you so much, Renee, for doing that for us. 20 seconds left on the clock, and getting into second hour of our sprint. I've got my coffee. I made my coffee. And since we got a couple seconds left, first line trivia. First line trivia. So again, this is something that I love to do in my sprints. They are first lines. I've got this mug here, and there are first lines from famous books. So let's see if we can guess what this is. And again, if you want to Google it, you're certainly welcome to Google it. It's not a test. So this is the first line. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since. So let me just read that one more time. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since. So that's the first line. If you want to Google it, you can Google it. You can guess if anybody knows. If not, I will look it up and I will let you all know after the next sprint. So let's get started on our next sprint. 20 minutes, 20 seconds, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. You wouldn't get a lot done in 20 seconds, but 20 minutes on the clock for whatever you want to get done. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So that was sprint number 3. So we are going into our very last sprint. So let's put the timer on here. How did you all do? What did you all get done in this second hour of sprints? Let us know. I am moving along and I am into the last chapter of my goal for today. So hopefully can get through in the last sprint the scenes, tagging the scenes, making the notes and all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully I will be able to do that with all of your help. So also let's see if we got an answer to what the first line trivia was. Let's see if we had people who guessed it. Um, Good morning, Max. I made it to some of the sprints. That is awesome. And you are just in time for the last sprint. We're very, very happy that you're here. Renee says, okay. Thank you, Renee. I had to Google it. Okay, but it's a book that I want to read. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, so Renee, tell us so tell us from where the first line came from. So Emily, if you've got that, Emily had got 213 words. That is terrific. Melissa says planning is all done. Excellent, awesome, thumbs up to that. Planning is good. Bed made, got some water, wonderful. Just getting to breaking projects into tasks. Yes, yes, breaking projects into tasks. That's always a I find that always a challenge. So but once you do that, you break it into tasks, it like becomes just like so much easier, I think. Dharma says, I just now finished updating the book blurb. Excellent on the online retailers, including my website. Very, very good. Very good. And Dharma, are you doing it? Are you doing like each retailer separately? Like Sarah suggests and Publish and Thrive, or are you doing it through distributor like Draft to Digital? Because I'm just curious. Because if you're doing it like each individual website, then more power to you because it's definitely definitely takes more time. I cheat. I do it through. I did it. I did my series through Draft to Digital, so it's just like basically like updating on Draft to Digital, and then it like updates on everywhere else. Yes, thank you, Renee. The Great Gatsby. So this is where this line came from. Came from The Great Gatsby. So a book I read, I think it was in high school. Have not read it since though. Max says he got 240 words. That is terrific. Good for you, Max. Um, Melissa says, didn't that book just go into public domain? Did it? I'm not sure. I got to check on that, Melissa. I have to check on that because yes, I think you're right. I do. It was not in public domain, but maybe now it is in public domain. So it would make sense. It would make sense because I think, but books go in public domain. I can't remember exactly what. I think it's. I want to say 50 years, but I don't think it's 50 years. I can't remember exactly how long it is. But it's like it kind of like I guess depends on the publication date. So yes, we'll definitely check on that. Priscilla says wrestling with world building and wishing building started with a low. Okay, with a with a W. Yeah, yes, world building can be a challenge. Absolutely can be a challenge. I totally agree with that. Caitlin says it worked on brainstorming, plot points for the new novel. Beautiful, wonderful. Yes, plot points is good. Starting with plot points and then, kind of going to the rest of the stuff. Excellent. Max says so we can look forward to the Great Gatsby and zombies soon. I know, right? Right? I know. It's like yeah. It's like, and now you make me think of what was it? It was that movie. What was it like? Pride and Prejudice, I think it was, with zombies. It's like I saw that, and I was just like, "Woo, Jane Austen! It would be turning in her grave." So, but yeah, maybe we will see Great Gatsby and zombies. Maybe in the U.S. currently, copyright extends 70 years. Okay, after the death of the author, generally speaking. Okay, thank you, Dharma. So yes, so if it's 70 years, then Then yeah, okay, terrific. Melissa says, Max, that was my thought too. Yeah, right. With yeah, with the zombies, right? Renee says Googled that too. Yes, it did. Oh, good. Oh, okay, awesome. So yes, so if you want to read The Great Gatsby, it is now public domain, which means it is free to get that. So yeah, interesting book. Interesting book. I haven't read it for so long, but yes. Okay, we just have about 5 seconds left. I want to get really, really quickly to sprints starting in the next couple of days. So for today, we have Tracy on. In the afternoon, Tracy is on. Looking this up really quick. 3 to 5 EST, 2 to 4 CST. I will probably be there sprinting with the lovely Tracy. Tracy is on YouTube only, I believe. Now, Monday, Caitlin has told us that she is going to be taking the rest of the month off because she's got some launch stuff that she's doing and all that kind of stuff, but she will be back next month. Caitlin will be back, and Caitlin does early morning sprints, 5 a.m. EST, 4 a.m. CST. She does it so European folks can participate, but she will be doing that, going back to that starting next month. So for the rest of this month, we don't have those sprints, but that's okay because we've got other sprints. Angela will be up 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central time tomorrow. Lisa will be doing night owl sprints, 9 o'clock at night, EST, 8 o'clock CST. And then on Tuesday, we've got a bunch of lovely people. We have Elizabeth doing 9 o'clock EST, 10 o'clock, I'm sorry, 8 o'clock CST tomorrow, Tuesday morning. Diane is then doing afternoon sprints, 2 o'clock EST, 1 o'clock CST, and Lisa will be back for night owl sprints, 9 o'clock EST, 8 o'clock CST. So that is our schedule for the next couple of days. So let me get this off, and we are going into our last sprint for this Sunday morning. All the words, whatever you want to get done, we are here to support you, give you a thumbs up. I will see you all in 20 minutes. that is it. So, last sprint for Sunday morning. First of all, thank you to everyone for joining me. This was wonderful. I personally got a lot done. I went even one chapter beyond my goals. So, I got four chapters of in my revision outline done. So, thank you all for that support. So, getting a little bit ahead is good because I had basically migraines the entire just putting my reading glasses on, there we go. The For most of the week, so I got behind, so I'm really glad now to be ahead. Here we go. Okay, so Melissa says tomorrow's a holiday in Canada, so I'll join Angela for sprints. Awesome, terrific. Angela always she's always just so lovely when she does her sprints. Lindsay says, need to bow out for a few minutes early. That's fine. Thanks for the sprints and encouragement. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Emily got 263 words. That is terrific. You are welcome, Melissa. I am always happy to host. Max says 407 words. You are most welcome, Max. That is awesome. Melissa says, I get enough tasks on my Kanban board to get me started. Terrific. Wonderful. Wonderful. And sometimes that's all we need. We just need to get started. So that is awesome. Renee says, happy Thanksgiving to Melissa. Yes, another fellow Canadian sprinters. Yes, absolutely. Right. Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes. Yes. So, yes, definitely happy Thanksgiving to all our wonderful Canadians. Speaking of Canadians, Tracy will be on at 3 o'clock today. 3 o'clock today? Yes, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, anybody who wants to join, you are most welcome, Renee, and you are most welcome, Emily. So, wrapping this up, thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Again, afternoon sprints we've got here with Tracy. Monday, we've got Angela in the morning. We have Lisa in the evening. Again, we've got for the next weekend is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be the writing retreat. So we hope to see all of you there as well. Have a wonderful Sunday. Get a lot of rest, get a lot of sleep. And I will be back. I might be back on Friday afternoon for the retreat. We're going to see because I might be filling in for Angela. So I might be back on Friday. If I am not back on Friday, I will be back the week after the retreat on Friday at my usual time, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so I hope to see you all there.